2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everyone. Ernie, Shaq, and Kenny, we're all looking forward to the same thing, the first game of the regular season. Moments away, it'll be Nashville going up against Nashville. And guys, for Nashville, the year begins with a real challenge for them. On the road, hostile environment. They've been refining things in the preseason, but not under this kind of pressure. We'll see if they can come out strong to earn their first victory. And in today's game, size and reach are at a premium. Shaq, Hassan Whiteside, while standing on the floor, can grab the rim with both hands.
Wow. Whiteside led the league in block shots in 2016. Ernie, he averaged more blocks in the league than we had seen in 15 years.
What? 15 years?
Wow.
Wow, that's impressive. But physically, he has all the tools, Ernie. And that,
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Nashville and Nashville. And it's going to be Nashville off the tip. Now, let's take a look at Nashville's opening lineup. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then there's Whiteside. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. Rebounded by Isaac.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
Passes it to Satoransky, out to the right wing. To the inside. Over to the left wing. Nashville, no good that time either.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
On the court for Nashville. Hernan Gomez out there with Whiteside. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Satoransky in at the point. Shot clock 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, his shooting has been the biggest weakness.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets a floater go. He lays it in.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And Nashville making a change here. Harris is checked in, and Nashville with a change here too. Carter's checked in. There's the pass to Green. Nashville passing it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Satoransky covering. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Nashville leading by 12. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Off target with this lead.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Right side, Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And guys, veteran Danny Green moving north last summer as part of the Kawhi Leonard trade, now in a Toronto Raptors uniform.
Yeah, and not the big name in that deal, obviously, but an important piece. Green is shown to be a very capable 3-and-D guy, and it's the next chapter in what has been a solid career for him.
Catching up on the changes for Nashville, Lyles checked in for Whiteside. Ellington comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and James subbed in for Satoransky. Count it. Carter's got the lead up to 12 now for Nashville.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage, bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there, not a lot of solutions.
Now here's James. He's covered closely. Carter on the wing. Shoots over Isaac. And too long on the shot. For Nashville, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And 20 points for Tobias Harris.
The defense has tried to make adjustments, but Tobias is smart. He's adjusting back.
James looking it over. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Now here's James. Guarded closely. In the corner, it's Ellington. Nashville, no good that time either. Nashville trails by 10. And here's Green outside. Vince Carter grabs the miss. And for Nashville, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Nashville.
This is a game where the defense, Field specifically, generated a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Chandler Parsons.
Coming into tonight, hard to say if his intention was to take over the way he did, but as the game evolved, it became clear that he was the alpha dog on the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Nashville, Damian Jones is checked in for Ayton. Reese Harkless comes in for Harris. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Timeout called Nashville. They're leading by 12. 19 seconds left in the game. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chandler Parsons.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Now Carter. So Nashville wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Corey Brewer. Great job out there tonight. Seemed like the team was very cohesive. What's working?
We play a team. That's what we got to do to win games. And, we're able to get up and down, play fast, and free flow basketball. When we're knocking down shots, we're a really good team.
Corey, thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
It's the 2K Sports Game Show.
Hello, everyone. From Ernie, Shaq, and Kenny, we're all looking forward to the same thing, the first game of the regular season. Tonight it's Anchorage as they'll be playing against Cincinnati. And guys, for Cincinnati, they're starting off the season in a precarious situation. Away from home, it's going to be a loud, raucous environment. We'll see if they can block out the noise and execute their game plan well enough to get the win. And tonight, Danilo Gallinari takes the floor. Has the height of a power forward, the game of a small forward. Kenny, what does he give this team?
Scoring efficiency. You know, lots of threes, lots of free throws, lots of versatility.
Impressive skill level for his size. Can shoot from a standstill and put the ball on the floor.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with a call, and we will see y'all later.
Well, we can finally. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Kevin Harlan with Greg. Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge. And tonight, joining us here courtside, 15-time All-Star Kevin Garnett. Kevin, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you, man?
You look like you could play right now.
I can. Probably not 30 minutes, but I can get out there and do a little something.
Your mind says yes, and maybe the body says
The body's
yes.
like, what are we doing out here? What? That's a whole nother thing.
You'll see Cincinnati taking on Anchorage. Here are the starters for Cincinnati. We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Howard is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. Green finds Bogdanovic. And here is Howard. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Anchorage. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Allen. Up and in from the low block. And Anchorage leads by 14. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Cincinnati. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
On the court right now for Cincinnati, they've got Howard. Bogdanovic out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one. And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Now here's Rondo. Towns at the elbow. Over Howard. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bogdanovic wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 18 points for Bojan Bogdanovic.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Anchorage again can't hit. Cincinnati trails by 9. To the paint, here's Irving. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Irving's got 33 points.
And he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Gallinari inside the three-point line. Reeses from the wing and drills it.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises.
So it's Cincinnati now. Irving with it. clock at 6. They get a hand on it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Cincinnati. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker. Okafor is checked in for Dwight Howard. 3 on the clock. Irving way outside. Rebound by Anchorage. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And they continue to control the glass.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Well, hustle from Gallo there. Remember, at 6'10", he can do that, makes the right call by going back in and finding possession there.
Irving kicks to Bogdanovich. They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Okafor. And so here's Anchorage. 9-point game. Rondo looking around. Looking to get back on track here. And Okafor with the block. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Cincinnati trails by 9. And here is Irving. Outside Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Green. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so here's Anchorage. Now a timeout call by Anchorage.
Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He told them the lead we've got is good, but we can be better. Take it to them. Stay on the accelerator. Looks like he wants them to keep pushing it, guys.
That one good for 2.
You know, you hear that A word all the time, aggressive, and sometimes just being that can turn your game around. He's been that in the second half, their go-to guy here.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the pass to Irving. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Irving passes to Okafor. And the rejection by Towns. Outside Irving. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
I just think it was a matter of getting recomposed, altering their game plan just a little bit. They look completely in sync now.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Irving dishes to Green. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 11 rebounds in the game. Can they get it? Knox misses.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. It's a shot that you want to take.
Count that one. And Anchorage leads by 6.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Irving finds Okafor. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
And the dunk by Towns.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
A free throw drops for Towns.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit.
Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
And the dunk by Towns.
He's just so efficient, getting his points within the flow of the offense. Great recipe for success.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Cincinnati. They trail by 7. Again, Cincinnati scores.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
Here's Curry, banked in off the glass.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Curry's got a 55% field goal percentage on the night. He's 6 of 11. Cincinnati calls timeout. They trail by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Okafor. The dish to Bogdanovich. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. 6 on the shot clock. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And as it goes out of bounds, Anchorage able to keep the ball here.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Irving. Count it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
Now a timeout call by Anchorage. They're up by 3. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Moving against Curry. Towns kicks to Curry. Over Irving. It's good.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them.
Cincinnati calls timeout. They trail by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
They'd love to get it into the hands of their best scorer, but you also need a backup plan. Plan B has to be covered.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Three-pointer. Places one from 3.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really need those points.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
So important to just stay poised, go through your routine. He did a good job there of just keeping his composure and putting those 2 away.
And so Anchorage takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everyone. From Ernie, Shaq, and Kenny, we're all looking forward to the same thing, the first game of the regular season. In this game, we'll see San Jose going up against Austin. Checking out Austin, we've heard from their players, coaches, front office. This team has high hopes entering the regular season. And I'll tell you, nothing would be more satisfying to them than to come out of this first game with a W. And we get to see Paul George tonight. Tremendous all-around player. But, Shaq, if you were in George's shoes, what's the one area you might try to improve on?
They can get to the line more often because he's a great free throw shooter, and you want to make the most of that, Ernie.
You know what? He's a great playmaker, and he was exceptional before he got.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's Austin facing San Jose. It'll be Austin off the tip. Now Murray. So the Austin starting five. We've got Murray. Jabari Parker is out there with Robinson. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Murray, no good.
The defense is...
Curry with it. And for Austin, we've got Mario Hezonja. Jamal Murray is out there with Napier. Then it's Bamba, and it's Parker in at the 4-man position. Richardson, no luck.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Hezonja. Buries it down low. And Austin leads by 2. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for San Jose. Grant with the ball, now guarded by Murray. Grant kicks to Curry. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 23.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Now here's Napier. Here's Parker. That's tipped. Second chance shot. Good D by Wade.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Murray. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And some changes for San Jose. Nance comes in for Jaren Grant. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Dwayne Wade. Austin also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Bamba. Paul George comes in for Hezonja. And it's Jody Meeks in for Shabazz Napier.
And this has not been a very good performance at the line for him. And in fact, it's been downright ugly.
Richardson finds Evans. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Passes it to George. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Napier's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Curry looking around and stolen by Napier. Here's George. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And hustle paid off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D. Can he react?
Throw good, Paul George.
Now, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
It's Evans on the wing. And it's Austin with the rebound. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Meeks passes to Robinson. Napier kicks to George. Good on the triple. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three. Ridiculous rate.
Now here's Curry. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Shot on the wing. That one doesn't drop. San Jose goes the other way with it.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Yeah, it's tough. Putting in that effort, but then walking away without that W.
Now here's Napier, guarded by Curry. George, no good.
I mean, with all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around their neck. Somebody tell he's got to be more unselfish. And guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Curry with the steal. Fast break, San Jose. For three, Richardson kept alive. Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. His three-pointers off the mark. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Timeout called, San Jose. They're down by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's a lot to talk about in this huddle. They'll also have to decide who they'll want to foul.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
They get it again.
Love to see him battling in there. Go get it, little fella.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And they can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Timeout called, San Jose. They're trailing by 4. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Well, do you go with your rhythm? You have to decide, do you run something new, something that's been working, something they haven't seen?
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Austin. Mitchell Robinson. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Buries it from outside.
Oh, he's been doing this since back in the day, since back in college. Curry's one of the most clutch performers we have really in any sport.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. So it's Austin winning this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.